just going to try and do 5 minutes on this 808 sound. So I just made a very simple loop so you can hear it. Okay, the first thing I would do is go to edit and then to tuning, and I would, assuming it's a mid-range sound, I would put some chorus on there, which I've done, put 27%. Next thing I did was choose a bandpass filter, piss about with it to taste. What I was going to do for this video is use a filter envelope to control the filter frequency. So I'll put it to -100 so you can hear it really clearly. And then go over to this envelope, and as I mess with the rate, you should hear that I can speed up and slow down how fast that filter opens with the envelope. So like so. So that's one thing. So another good thing to do is put this all the way down, and then when you mess with this, it gives you a nice shake. Okay, so that's something worth doing with the envelope and the filter envelope. And obviously the next step would be to add an LFO to that, and choose the correct kind of reference frequency here that you want it to work from. So always remember you've got 2 LFOs as well. So something worth doing, so say I've got a minus value for the filter envelope, I could choose a positive one for the LFO. See if I can. So you can hear that the LFO is kicking in immediately, as it should do. So you might want to put a delay on there so you can hear the filter envelope working, and then have the LFO kick in after a certain amount of time. Okay, so I mean that was more or less in time. Then what I would probably do is, assuming I was happy with the rate and that I thought it was in time with the tune, I'd go over to LFO2 and either half the rate or double it, or make it a multiple of this 3.05 which was working on LFO1, and do the same thing in the chords. I would apply it basically to the filter frequency and just choose when I wanted it to come in with this delay thing, or whether I wanted a slow LFO to come in immediately. You know, I could use the kind of slope of an LFO at a really slow rate, maybe. Just depends on what you want to do. But basically those are, you know, a couple of good places to start with that envelope, and then one LFO, and then maybe stick another one on there as well, and you know, sticking some chorus on there if it's going to be a mid-rangey toppy bass sound. So hopefully I've explained that properly. Cheers.